Okay, good morning, guys. Good morning, online students. Good morning, very good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, good morning, good morning, good. Okay. Listen. Uh, I already explained this topic, right, in my first class. Java has a four types. Okay, Java has a four body types. Okay, what are the four body types? This is the class and class name with flower brackets, class body. Okay, interface name with flower brackets, interface body. Okay, enum and enum name with flower brackets, enum body. Okay, at the rate annotation name with the flower brackets, annotation body. Okay, now we'll be concentrating on only class body, interface body, and annotation body. Enum body will be teaching when you are placed to the companies where the employees will teach. Okay, uh, that is the advanced concept will be used in the Java enterprise application enum body. Okay, now can I can I put inside the class body another class body? Is it possible? Akka, sure. Huh? Okay. If I consider this class body name as a main, I'm putting a main method, public static void main. Okay. What will be the file name? What will be the file name? See, whenever the main method present in the which class, you have to give the same class name only. Here, the main method present in the main class body, you have to give file name as a main.java. Okay, now this I will teach you when I come with the interface part. Okay, uh, then annotation I will teach you in method overloading or overriding. Okay, okay. We have started with the concept called as OOPS, right? What is the full form of OOPS? You are telling object oriented programming. What about this? Yes. Huh? This is nothing but object oriented programming and systems. Okay. Okay. Now, what are the main pillars of the OOPS concept? Yeah. Tell me. Okay. To remember the pillars of the Java programming OOPS concept, there is a sentence. Okay. Java is a. To remember the four pillars of the OOPS concept, there is a sentence called Java is a happy. Happy is nothing but A stands for the abstraction, polymorphism, then inheritance, encapsulation. See, we have told the four pillars of the Java programming OOPS concept, right? To use this OOPS concept, we have two functionalities. What are these two functionalities? Hey, yesterday I didn't know. Hey, it is the properties of the object. If I want to prove these principles, we have two functionalities. What are the two functionalities? Class and object. Okay. Okay. Is Java is an 100% object oriented programming language? Why? Patience. Okay, these are the main pillars of the OOPS concept, right? Okay. Then along with we have some other OOPS concept in the Java. Can anybody know? Constructor is, we have some more other principles of the OOPS concept in Java. Not only these four, we have some these five only ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಾ. See, these are the main pillars. Okay, we have some more other three. Can anyone know? ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಸ್ ನೋನಾ? Aggregation, composition. Yeah. Okay. After 3 4 sessions, I will start with the topic called as inheritance. If I start with the inheritance, I will go with composition and association. Then it is completed by encapsulation, polymorphism, and abstraction. Okay. These are my teaching way. Okay, now. Before that, you have to be more strong in the object class, object creation, whatever static and non-static block, constructor, method overloading, constructor overloading, constructor chaining. These are the topics you have to cover. Okay. Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this? Okay. Write it down. We'll start with the session. Okay. First, you write topic as a Java 4 types. First, you write these 4 types. Again, you write these 4 principles and other some other principles in OOPS concept and write these 3 points. Any doubts for online class students? Kindly let me know in the chat box. For every principle, these 2 functionalities are mandatory. Hit fast. Where is the Java types? Which structure you have to write? Where's the Java types? Which structure? Where's the structure? Class structure, interface structure. Okay, listen here. We have started with like object creation, right? Listen, I'm taking a class name as a twin. Okay, class body. Okay. Here I'm taking a one variable. Can I know which type of variable this is? Static or non-static? Yeah, sir, you are not using the static keyword, then it is become like a non-static. Okay. Here I'm creating a main method. Okay. This is the main method. See, when it is non-static, if I want to print this value, I should create a object. How to create the object? Okay. Okay. How Java will understand this program? How Java will understand? So first it will check the main method. Okay. Then it will check the main method scope. Okay. Next step it will come with the new operator. When you are using a new, when you are using the new operator, Java will automatically create the memory with the random address called as 111. It may be anything, 11100, anything. Okay. And it will be pointed to the object reference value. Okay. What is this? Okay. It will point to the object reference value. Then the controller comes here. Cost. Okay. Cost will be stored in this memory and with the value. Then controller goes here. Here I should give the SOP. How to declare the object in a printing statement? P dot. Now you understand, right? This is how the object creation, how the Java will understand like this. Any dots? Any dots? Last. Okay, na? Okay, so here I will make some small changes. Okay. If, huh? One more time, listen carefully. See, you stand up. Don't worry, I will not ask the question. Yeah. It is static or non-static? Static. This is static or non-static? If it is non-static means you have to create a. Okay, you have created the object. Okay, you have created the object. Once you are creating the new keyword, the Java will create the memory in the heap area. Okay, this also I taught you, right? It will be stored in the heap area. Heap area will be presented in the which memory location? JVM memory location. Okay. After creating the controller goes here and cost 10 will be stored here. Okay, then controllers comes here and you will get the output as a 10. Understood? Okay, see them. Okay, listen here. Here I will make some small changes. Okay, now if I remove, then what will be the output? What will be the output now? Yeah, you are correct. How? Oh, you are correct. Answer is correct. Yeah, default value. Okay. See, here I'm not initializing the value. If I am not initializing the value, then it Java will take a default value. Okay, now how Java will understand? Can anyone tell me? How Java will understand this program? Array, just now I thought you were. Huh? Yeah, then okay. Okay. The controller goes here. Then controllers come here. You will get in the default value. See, when you are not initializing the value, the compiler will think or the compiler will give the default value for the particular data type. Okay. For non-decimal values, what are the non-decimal data types? Non-decimal. Okay. There are, what are the non-decimal values? Int, byte, long, okay, z. For decimal value, decimal data type, what is the default value? Then what about the character? Pakka. Null. Pakka. Null is for string, yaar. For string. For Boolean. I will kill you in knife only. For Boolean. Martore, sir. Okay. What about the character? Yeah, you're almost correct. Huh? Zero. Just think. What is the default value for character? There is no default value, right? Then it will print as a error. If there is a no default value, it will print as a, it will print as a, it will print a, yeah. Okay. Actually, the character, for character, there is a default value like \n3. We will call it as a unique code. Okay. We'll call it as a unique code. Unique code will not understand it by the Java. For that sake only, the character default value is empty spaces. Okay. Now take heading as a default value. The first point is heading as a default value. The first point is if a variable is declared, if a variable is declared, if a variable is declared and not initialized by and not initialized to any value, and it is not initialized to any value, then the then the compiler then the compiler will automatically initialize then the compiler will automatically initialize to its default value. Then the compiler will automatically initialize to its default value. The next point, write this. Okay. And another point, in default value, it may consider both static and non-static. It consider both static and non-static variables. Blue ಅದು ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. Any doubts for online class students? Okay. Now for you, I have a task. Okay. Everyone, close your notes, open your laptop. If you don't have laptop, write a program in notes only. Take a class name as the default value. I have tried only one using the one data type. You have to try every data type, create an object, print the statements, and show me the output. Show me the default values of the all the data types. Did you understand my question? Okay. Yeah, in Eclipse only. From now onwards, you have to use the Eclipse IDE. Online class students just try with the question and send me the snapshot in the chat box. Pre. Okay. See, for online class students, listen here. Um, for default value, here I've taken a class name as a default value as demo. I will make use of every data type here. Okay. After the data type, I'm giving the main method public static void main. Huh? Then I'm creating the object default value demo, object reference, new operator, default value demo constructor. Huh? Then I am giving the printing statement for the all the variable name using the object reference. Then if I run this program, I'm getting the output. Okay. Any doubts? Kindly respond in the chat box. See, for your question, okay. See, you are creating the object. Okay. Can I reinitialize the value directly while creating the object? After created the object? Yes or no? No? Possible, right? Done. Huh? You have any queries? Can I ask the question from this? Okay, students, listen here. Every data type is showing in a pink color, right? Why only string is showing in black color? It is a predefined. Yeah, string is a class. Okay. String is a class. For that sake, it's showing in these are the interview questions. Okay. String is a class. For that sake, it's showing in a black color. Yeah, string is always starts from the capital letter. That's why. String will act as a data type. Yeah, string is not primary data type. String is a class, but sometimes it will act as a data type. Guys, work on hacker rank questions based on conditional statement, looping statement. If you are practicing daily only, you can remember the topics. Otherwise, it will be very hectic for you. Any doubts for online class students? Can we take a predefined class as a variable? Uh, can you tell me? Can you elaborate that questions? I'm not getting. Are you telling a class name as a variable name? Kindly respond, Nitish Kumar. Yeah, it's not possible, yeah. It's not possible. It's not possible at all. Inkaita. For non-IT students, non-CS background students, are you guys are understanding? Okay, okay, listen here. Boys, boys, listen here. Okay, here I'm taking a class name as a car. Okay? I'm taking a variable as a int. Cost is equals to, okay now. This is static or non-static? If it is non-static, what I should do? The check should shut up your mouth and say, okay, now you have to create the object. How to create the object? Car. C. What is this called as constructor? Okay, here I will take as a C1. Okay, now. Huh? Okay, here I'm initializing some value. If it is non-static means I'm creating the object. Okay. Can I create another object? Can I create multiple objects in a class? Is it possible, right? Here I'm creating car C2 is equals to, okay. How Java will understand this? First, read over the main method and curly brackets. Now you come to this part. Tell me, a random address, and it will point to the C1 and cost will be stored as a, okay, sir. In C1 it is storing 50. What about C2? You are creating the another object using the new keyword. Okay, new operator, and it is pointing some address through the C2. What if, sir, I have stored in cost 15 C1. What about in C2? C2, who is talking there? What about in C2? Yeah, cost equal to 50. How to print in the same line? SOP C1 dot cost plus empty spaces plus C2 dot. What will be the output? 50. Okay. Can I reinitialize the value? How to reinitialize the value? Sir, it is showing for C1 is also 50, C2 is also 50. I need C2 as 100. How to reinitialize? Afreed, concentrate here. C2 dot cash. Okay. Oh, name calligraphy na? C2 dot cost is equal to 100. Okay. Now what will be the output if I run the C1 dot cost plus C2 dot. Now what will be the output? What will be the C1 output? 50. What about C2? Now you understood, right? Based on this topic, I will give one question. Take as assignment question. Write a Java program. Take a assignment question. Write a Java program to store two student details, to store to student details to stu- to student details which has name and marks, which has name and marks. Any doubts for online class students? Kindly let me know in chat box. Yeah, write the code and show me the output. I can call anybody. You have to come here and you have to explain the code. And you have to execute the code, you have to write the code, and you have to explain. I can call anybody. Explain once again, sir. Okay. Listen, online class students. Here I'm taking a what is this variable? Non-static variable, right? If it is non-static, I have to create the object. Okay. Here the class name is car. I'm creating the object car C1 is equals to new car. Okay. Whenever you are presented the new operator, you will be creating the memory. Okay. This is a random object address. This is the object reference is pointing to the random object address and cost 50 will be stored here. Okay. For the C1. Okay. Then here I'm creating the another object car C2 is equal to new car. Okay. Then again you're giving a new operator. It will create a memory in the heap area. Random address pointing the object reference. Okay. Whenever you are creating the multiple objects, it may be like 5 or 10. If you are presenting the value as a 1, for every object referent of object reference, it will be a same value. Okay. Here I am what doing means, see, if I run this code, it will be giving C1 dot cost as a 50, C2 dot cost as a 50. This is the output. Okay. Huh? Here I need C1 as a 50, C2 as a 100. For that sake, I am reinitializing it. Okay, I am reinitializing like giving C2 dot cost is equals to 100. Then again, if I give the printing statement, the output will be for C1 cost 50, C2 cost will be 100. Understood? Now we are understood. Is it working? Yeah, Nitish, it will work, but that is not a good practice. Okay. Now we are understood. Same scenario how to follow in that program also. Okay. But don't reinitialize any value there. You take random value. Like you take like a default value, like string name. Okay, now. Then you create a object. Okay. After creating the object, you initialize the value. Like first you create a class as a student, then you create a default value variable like string name int marks. Okay, under the main method create a object. Okay, after object creation you initialize the value, but I need two students details, two students name, two students. For that sake you have to create how many objects? Two objects. I have given int also. We'll see who will do, who will explain the program. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, okay. Everybody listen here. Take an assignment question. Create a class called as a employee. Create a class called as a employee. Declare three attributes. Next point. Declare three attributes as ID, name, and salary. The first point is create a class called as employee. Second point, declare the three attributes ID, name, and salary. The third point is create another class called as a solution. Create another class called as a solution. The last point is under main method. Under main method, create three objects of employees. Under main method, create three objects of employees. Then reinitialize their respective values. Then reinitialize their respective values and display the content. Go home, try this program. I can call anybody tomorrow. I have to come and explain here. Huh? Respected values and display the content. Okay, okay, okay. Now listen very, very carefully. Now the topic is called as methods is also known as. Okay. Listen carefully. This is a very important topic for the OOPS concept, for upcoming topics also. Listen very carefully. Okay, now? Okay. What is method? My first point is what is method? What is method? What is method? So, good. Correct. It is a set of instruction used to perform some specific. Okay, take a first point. It is a set of instruction. It is a set of instruction It is used to perform a specific task is called as a function or methods. It is a set of instruction. It is used to perform a specific task is called as a function. The second point is syntax. It is a set of instruction. It is used to perform a specific task is called as a function or methods. Anybody know the syntax for the method? What is the first one? What is syntax? Grammar for the programming or for structure of the programming. And anyone tell me a syntax? The last guys. What is the first one? Access specifier. Access specifier. Modifier. Return type. Method name. Then arguments. Okay. Arguments is also known as who is talking there? Okay. Then open curly brace, flower bracket. We have some set of instructions. And we have here return statement. Return statement. This return statement is optionally and these arguments and input is also optionally. It depends upon the program questions, okay? Then I will consider as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make a note here. 3 and 4 are mandatory. 3 and 4 are mandatory. Okay. Remaining 1, 2, 5, 6 are optionally. Okay. Now, this is the basic syntax for the methods. Only 3 and 4 is very important. Remaining all are optional. Okay. Okay. Like I will take as an example for access specifier public, modifier static, return type void. Wait, name I will teach you an example. Okay. These are the basic syntax for the methods. Okay. Now, write down, write down. There is a third point. This is the first point. This is the second point. Uh, In order to execute the function, either I should call the function or invoke the function. See, if I want to dial the phone number, if I want to dial the number, phone number, right? Okay. Same thing scenario follows in the function also. If I want to call the function, I need a function name. Okay. If I want to call the function, either I should call the function or invoke the function. How to call the function or invoke the function? Using this syntax, object name dot method name. Okay, these are the 3 points, important points. Okay. There are 4 different ways to write the. Everyone completed this one. Huh? Online class students completed, offline class students completed. For S also start from Y. Yeah. These shows how you are. Huh? ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು? If I want to call the function, either I should call the function or invoke the function. Okay. For if I want to call the function, there is a syntax called object name dot method. I will teach you in practical way. Don't worry. There, there are the 4 ways to declare the. There are 4 ways to declare the function. What are the 4 ways? Without parameter, without arguments, and without parameter. So, don't write like this. You have to write in full form. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಒಂದೇ? ಒಂದೇನ ಬೇರೆನಾ? ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೇನೆ ಏನೋ ದೊಡ್ಡಾಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ವಿತೌಟ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್. method with arguments and okay, write down. We'll start with the program one by one. There are four ways to declare the methods: method without argument and without return type, method with argument and without return type, method without argument and with return type, method with argument and with return. Done, huh? Still you're in second point. Huh? Done, huh? Make it fast, guys. I should finish the methods four times today. Done, huh? Huh? Okay, okay, okay. Listen, listen here. What is the first way? Method. Okay. See, listen, listen here. Who is talking there? The blue t-shirt, stand up from this side. Yeah. Listen here. I'm taking a class name as a Tim. You know? Okay. Here I'm creating one method, okay? Inside the method, I'm printing the statement as a hello. Okay, now see, I'm taking on a method name as a display. Okay, inside the display, I'm giving a printing statement called as a hello. Okay, is it returning something here? Yeah, here I'm returning something here. Yes or no? No, right? If it is not returning means we have to put void is nothing but it is not returning, not return anything. Okay, for that sake I put here void as a function. Okay, void display swap yellow. Okay, what is the next step? What is the next step? What is the next step? Main method. Okay. If I want if I want to display this method, I need to create the object or not? I need to create the object, right? How to create the object? Demo is equals to new operator. Okay. Then how to display this function? Okay. If I use d dot display, it will run. If I use d dot display, it will run. Pakka. Sure. 100%. Okay. Okay. Listen. How Java will understand this program? How Java will understand this program? So execution starts from the main method, then main method scope, or then creating the object. If I created the new operator, it will automatically create the memory with a random address. It is reference to the D. Okay. Here it will okay now. After display, it will again go to the random address value. Okay, it will store into the random address value. That random address value implement the this printing statement. Okay, that random address value will store this printing statement. Understood? Or I need to explain once again. Yes, listen here. See, here I have created the new operator, right? New operator. When I created the new operator, Java will automatically create the memory in which area? Heap area, because I have created the object. Okay, now in object, then controller goes here and display will store in the memory. Okay, now then again, understanding the work patience. Okay, now okay, then after this display will store here. Okay, the object will be stored here. Okay, now then it will reference to the some another random value. I will assume as a 0 into 1. Okay, inside the 0 into 1, this printing statement will be stored. Okay, now you understood, right? Then controller goes here and you will get the output as a okay now. So this memory area is called as a heap area. It will store in the heap area. This printing statement will store in the method area. Understood? Just we are making use of display. That's it. But implementation part, everything will be stored in the method area. Understood? So, what is the first way? Method without. See, here I'm giving any arguments here. So, without arguments, without return time. Okay. Can you try this same example in coding? Okay. So this one is called as a calling or invoking the method. Okay. For that, this line is called as a calling or invoking the method. Any doubts in this? Any doubts, guys? Sit down, sit down. Any doubts last? Did you guys are understood? I need to explain once again. Understood? Online class students, this is the first way to declare the methods. Everyone open your laptop, write a program. and show me the output. Okay. Listen here. I'm explaining once again. Listen here. Online class students, Charan, listen here. Sai Charan. Here I'm taking the class name as a demo. Okay. Inside the class name, I've created one method called as a void as a display. Why I'm keeping the void means here in this function, I'm not returning anything. For that sake, I'm keeping as a void function as a void. Okay, now then if I want to print this statement, I need to declare the objects. For that sake, I'm declaring here object, again printing the method. Okay. Once you print the method, here you are use the new operator, right? Okay. The Java will automatically will create the one memory space in the if area. Then the controller comes here. The display method will be stored here. Okay. Huh? Then display method will call the random address like 0 into 1. You can assume anything. Okay. Then 0 into 1 will implement the then 0 into 1 will be implement the printing statement. This printing statement will be stored in the method area. This display will be stored in the if area. Then controller comes here and then you will get the output as a hello. Any doubts? Any doubts? Try it in laptop. Okay. Here I will create another project as how to create a short. There is a shortcut key. Okay, Alt Shift N. Otherwise, Control N. There is a shortcut key to create the project. Control N. Project. You have to create Java project. Next, here I'm giving methods. There is a shortcut key to create the project. Control N. Okay. Control N. You have to type here. You have to select the Java project. Next, I'm giving the project name as a methods. Okay. Then finish. Okay. Then again Control N. You have to type the package. See, once you select the package, next. Okay. But here it is taking the oops project. Then you have to change with the methods. You have to select methods, src, okay. Then com dot we stand for you. Okay, now then select this com dot we stand for you. Then control N class. Okay. Now the class I'm creating the class name as a demo. Okay. Then I will remove the public. Okay. Here I am creating the void display. See, so okay, now then main method. Here I should create the object demo d is equals to new operator demo constructor. Demo d is equals to new operator demo constructor. Then here I need to display that method d dot display control s save and run the program. You got the output. Hello. See here I'm not using without argument, without return type. So I make the comment as a method without arguments and without a written statement. Done. Can I move to the next part? Make it fast, yaar. Done. Make it fast. Make it fast. Online class students. Done. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts in this? Any doubts? Now you got to know how the method will be storing, how the object will be storing. Make it fast. I have 20 minutes more. Done, everybody. Boys, done. Can I move to the next topic? Okay. Now select the package com.b stand for you. Control N. Type a class here. I'm giving a class name as a addition. Okay. Addition. Okay, now. Okay. Here, observe here. Here I'm creating one method called as void add. Okay. But here I'm passing some argument inputs. Okay. Int a comma int b. Okay, now. Now in printing statement, I can give like a plus. Okay, now. This method is called as a method with arguments without returns. What is the next procedure? I have to create the main method. Then how to create the object? Addition. Hmm. Okay, now. Then, okay. E dot add. Why it is showing error? 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 Hey, Java will scold you. Hello, you are passing some parameter here, but you are not passing values here. If you are passing some parameter, you need to pass some values, right? Okay. Okay, I will follow. है ना? A dot 10. Why it is showing error? Again, Java will scold you. A dabba fellow. You're giving integer values, but you're passing the string values. Yeah. A dot 10 comma 3. So in this function you observe here I'm passing some arguments. Listen here. Here I'm passing some arguments. Then no return statement. Okay. If I run this code, what will be the output? 13. Okay, now. Why? See, there is another way to declare the printing statement. Okay. How to declare in another way? Any idea? There is another way to declare the printing statement inside the function. Can you tell me? Int sum a plus. Then again you have to do sum of there is hand error. So these are the different ways to print out in the output console. Okay, sum of 10 and 3 is 13. Okay, write down. We'll start with another way. Any doubts in this? Online class students, offline students, any doubts in this? Okay, can I start with the next topic? Make it fast, guys. My tomorrow's topic is method overloading, scanner classes, static and non-static, and static block and non-static block. And tomorrow, listen carefully. I will be handling both SQL session and Java session. Okay. Why? I don't know the reasons. Just listen my words. I will be handling both SQL session and Java session. For online class students, for morning session, you can join with that SQL link only. For Java session, you have to join with Java link. Huh? And if time permits, we will start presentation also tomorrow. Make some groups. Done, huh? Guys. Finish, huh? Something or okay. Okay. Listen here. I'm selecting com.b stand for you. Control N. Here I'm creating a class name as a test. Okay. Here I'm removing the public. Guys, listen here. Listen. Here I'm creating one method. See why it is showing error. Compiler will slap you nicely, yaar. Hey, dabba fellow. Yeah, hey, dabba fellow, you're returning something here. Okay, you're returning something here. You're returning 10. What will be here? See, in function, if I returning something here, like return 10 means, what is the data type for the 10? What is the data type for the 10? Hey, if I give hello 10.0, single quotes M, false, true, 10.0 F, 911357259, 10.0 F, 10.0, 911357259 L. So here I will change void into, okay. What is the next step? You're not interested, please move out of the classroom. Okay. Okay. Here we have two different ways to declare the system.out.println. I can use directly like sysout like t dot display. Sorry, like this t dot display. Okay, there is another method. Can anyone tell me? Assign to the variable. I am assigning to the variable called as a result. Yeah, I will mention Sabarkar patience. Here I'm giving the int data type. After this, says out. These variable I should print in the printing statement. So these are the two different ways. See, now I got the output. These are the two different ways to print the printing statement. Okay, write down, make it fast. We have another way, right? We'll finish it off that one. Method without argument. See, here I'm not passing any arguments. Okay, without arguments, with return type. Write down, make it fast. We have another method, another way also. Right, practice. I said to write, yeah. Those who are from non-IT or non-CS background, are you guys are understanding? Done. Okay. I'm selecting again com.b stand for you, control N, class. Okay. Here I'm giving a done. Okay. Here I'm giving a class name as a example. Okay. Here, find square. To find the square, we need a number, right? For that sake, I'm taking int n. What is the formula to finding the square? What is the formula? N into. See, compiler is slapping you nicely. A dabba below, you're passing some return values. Here I should pass int or float or double. Huh? Int void string int, right? Oh. What is the next step? How to create the object? Example. Exception, no? How to print the statement? Sys out E dot. What is the function name here? Boys, what is the function name here? Are you guys are sleeping? Here I should pass some values like 2. Okay. Then I will run the program. I will get the output as a 4. Okay. What is the another way to print the statement? Int result is equals to E dot find square 4. Okay. Then sys out result. Okay. What is this one? See, here I'm passing the argument also. I'm passing the return type also. So this is method with argument and with return type. Now you got some idea about the 4 ways also, right? Okay. Any doubts in these 4 ways? Now you clearly understood, right? Okay. Okay. Take an assignment question. Listen here. I have done 4 ways in the 4 programs, right? Take your own example. I need in a single program. Okay. All the 4 methods in a single program. Okay. For main method, you create different things. Okay. Class main, public static void main. You create for the main method different class. For all the 4 methods, you have to declare in a single page. Okay. Take a class as a solution. You declare all 4 methods in that class. Then you take another class as a main. You declare main method, object creation, and you call every function in that and show me the output tomorrow. Okay. Along with that, I have another 2 more questions. Take it. Okay. The first question, first point. The first question, first point. Create a class called find. Create a class called find, F-I-N-D, find. Create a class called find with the main function. With the main function. Right? Next point. Create a function called even or odd. Next point. Same question, next point. Don't confuse. Okay, same question, next point. Create a function called even or odd. Create a function called even or odd. Create a function called even or odd with integer parameter called int num. With integer parameter called int num. The first point is create a class called find with main function. Second point is create a function called even or odd with integer parameter called int num. The third point is inside the main function get integer input. Inside main function get integer input. Fourth point, get integer input. Understand the question carefully and solve the problem. That is last point. First question, last point. Pass that input to pass that input to even or odd function. pass that input to even or odd function, and let the function decide whether the number is even or odd, and let the function decide whether the number is even or odd. This question and all the methods in single program, and before I gave object creation on question now. Okay, these 1, 2, 3. I am giving another question. 4 question, you have to solve it and come. I can call anybody to the stage. You have to write the program and you have to explain the program tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I have 4-hour session. Keep it in mind. Okay. Then last question for the session. Fourth question, second question, first point. Create a class called school. Create a class called school with main function. Create a class called school with main function. Create a class called school with main function. Next point, create a function called print or fail. Create a function called print or fail. Print or fail. Create a function called print or fail, which should return the string pass or fail. Which should return the string pass or fail. Which should return the string pass or fail. Third point, inside the main function, inside the main function, get integer input for total marks. Get integer input for total marks. Don't take total marks, just keep it as inside the main function, get the integer. Okay. Last point, pass the input to the pass or fail function. Pass the input to the pass or fail function. Pass or fail function. And let the function decide. Whether student is pass or fail. And let the function decide whether the student is pass or fail. Understand the question carefully and do it is very easy one if you understood the concept. Okay, it's a very damn an easy program. Okay. Make sure you have 2 sessions tomorrow. If time permits, we'll start with the presentation. End of the session, if you have any doubts, you can stay here. Bye bye, have a great day. Thank you. Hey, scan these for the attendance purpose. Okay.